Howdy, my name is Ramon, and in this video I'm going to show you how to connect your fish finder to the Nocqua Pro battery kit. Now before we get started, I want to encourage you and let you know this little powerhouse is super easy to set up. You can do this even if you've never had any experience connecting any kind of electrical wires. Do not let that intimidate you. The instructions in this video that I took from the kit will get you there. It's super easy, super simple. Now I don't want to waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is everything you're gonna need to get everything connected. Obviously, the first thing is the Nocqua Pro Power Kit. This is the 10 amp. It has everything you're gonna need inside this box. You're gonna need your Garmin cable. This is what you're gonna be connecting to the Power Pro Kit. Pair of wire cutters, strippers, whatever. These come in kits. You can buy them on their own. You don't really need this, but it's good to have one. And then some sort of heat source. I'm gonna use a lighter because I have one available to me. So this is everything that's in the kit. You get some literature, you get the battery itself in this cool little neoprene pack, you get the charger, you get the cable itself with pre-stripped cables already, you get 2 butt connectors that you're gonna connect the wires to, and then you get some heat shrink tubing so that you can make sure that everything is nice and secure. Now we get to the fun part of connecting our Garmin power cable to the Nocqua power cable. So this is actually pretty easy. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the shrink tubing that came in your kit and slide it on to the Nocqua power cable, just like that. And you're gonna wanna pull it a little bit further down because we're not gonna need it just quite yet. Now, you're gonna take one of your butt connectors, one of these here. And you're gonna take your red cable and you're gonna put it as far in as it's gonna go. You could take your needle nose pliers or you could take your little tool here. You're just gonna pinch it down just a little bit. Just gonna crimp it down, making sure it's tight in there. See how it's crimped in there now? Give it a slight little tug. Don't pull on it too hard. Slight little tug. It's not gonna come out. Then you're gonna take the red side from your Garmin cable, put it in here, and then you're gonna crimp this side. Same deal. Give it a light little tug. Not coming out. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and do the black, the negative sides next before we start doing any kind of shrinking or tubing or any kind of permanence. But we're gonna do the same thing with the black cables. Good squeeze and a little tug. Okay, it's in there. Now we're gonna do the other side from the Garmin side. Pinch it down, do a little tug. Perfect. Nothing is permanent yet. Everything is still, it's connected, but nothing is permanent. That is because I want to test the battery and make sure the connections I made are good first before I start making everything a little bit more permanent. So we're gonna screw this on. This is the Nocqua side. And then we're gonna take our cable and we're gonna put it on the power side of our Garmin fish finder. We're gonna make sure it's in there nice and secure. We're gonna hit that power button. And we have juice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now that we know it works, turn it off, unplug it. And now we're gonna make everything a little bit more permanent. So unscrew everything. First things we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of, we're gonna crimp this down some more on both of these. And then we're actually gonna apply a little heat. Crimping them down, crimping them down. And now these, you can actually add some heat to them so that it'll actually make it a little bit more secure. So we're gonna do that now. First this side. Make sure you're keeping it up from the flame a little bit. You don't want to actually burn the plastic. Just gonna use the heat. You can use a heat gun. You can even use a hair dryer. It'll work. It'll just take a little longer. Now we're gonna take the heat shrink tubing and we're gonna slide it back this way. And we're gonna make sure that both of these go inside, like so. And we're gonna start heat shrinking this down. We're gonna start in the middle and we're gonna work our way out. Start in the middle, keep the flame up from it. You're gonna see it starting to shrink down. We're almost there on this side. Now we're just gonna finish it up on this side. Again, just slowly moving it down. And there you go. Nice and secure. We wanna make sure everything is still working. So we're gonna reconnect everything back. Plug the power cable back in. Turn her on, there's the beep. And there's the Garmin. And just like that, we are good to go. So that's it. It is that simple. Now you can go out on the water. There's tons of accessories that you can connect with this thing. Y splitters, USB connectors if you want to power other things like GoPros, lights, things like that. This thing can handle it all. Let me know in a comment down below if you found this valuable. Happy fishing and God bless.